Hi everyone, and welcome back to our yoga class today. Go ahead and grab your little ones and make sure they're just wearing comfy clothes. They can have a yoga mat if they want. If not, it's no big deal. They can use a towel or just do their poses on the floor. So today's yoga class is going to be all about body parts and the different parts of our body and how they move and relate to one another. So the first thing we're going to do is learn about a type of breathing called feeling breath. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hands and put them on your rib cage, okay? So it's right above your waist. So you wanna have your thumb on your back and your other fingers wrapping around towards your front so you can feel a little bit of the front of your body, the side of your body, and a little bit of the back of your body. Now I want you to take a deep, long breath in, and a deep, long breath out. And think about what you feel when you're taking that deep breath in and when you take it out. What do you feel your ribs and your lungs doing? So when I take my deep breath in, I feel my ribs expanding, so getting bigger, so they come out and up. And when I exhale, when I breathe out, I feel them go down and in. So think about what you feel when you're doing that. You can also, if you're with a sibling or a parent, you can sit behind them and put your hands on their rib cage and also feel how it feels when somebody else is doing it to see if you can feel that difference. Okay? So next we're going to talk a little bit of the different parts of our body. So what are some parts of the bodies that you know? We can talk about our heads, our tummies, our hands, our feet, our backs, our shoulders, our ears, our nose, our mouths, our legs, our arms. We could keep going on and on, our elbows, our toes. We can also think about the things that are inside of our body that we don't get to see. So things like our bones, right? Those are inside of our body and really important. And our muscles are inside of our body and really important. Our brains and our minds, our heart that is inside our body. And yoga, the great thing about yoga is that it helps keep all those different parts of our body healthy because we can use them all when we're exercising using yoga. What are some other ways that we can keep our bodies healthy? We can make sure that we are exercising. That might include yoga. We can make sure that we're eating healthy foods, that we're drinking a lot of water, that we're getting enough sleep. There's lots of different things you can do to make sure that you keep your body healthy. And yoga is one way that we can help make our bodies healthy. Since we're talking about the parts of our body today, for our warm-up, we're gonna do head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So we are gonna sit in our staff pose. So you're gonna put your legs straight out in front of you and try to point your toes towards the sky. Okay, so we're gonna start off going really slow. I'll be saying pointing to our body parts. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. All right, this time we're gonna do it a little bit faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. All right, I'm gonna do it one last time, even faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Nice job. All right, friends, go ahead and stand up. We're gonna do some yoga poses, thinking a lot about our different parts of our bodies and how they move and where they are compared to our other body parts. So we're gonna start in mountain. So bring your feet just a little bit apart, arms by your side, relax your shoulders. Breathe. Okay, and now we're going to reach down. Let your head hang towards the floor, your arms hang towards the floor. You can bend your knees a little bit. Now you're gonna reach your hands to touch the opposite elbows. Your head can hang down and you can move side to side a little bit. Okay. You can let go of your elbows. And you're gonna roll your body up, keeping your chin towards your chest, and your head should be the last thing that comes up. We're gonna come back in to mountain. So hands next to the sides of our body, legs straight and strong, feet on the floor. All right, now we're going to go into star. So we're gonna make the 5 points of our star. So we're gonna bring out one foot, reach out your other foot. That's 1, 2. Make a T with your hands for points 3 and 4. And point 5 is our head. 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. You're gonna turn your toes of one foot to the side. And then when you breathe out, you're gonna bend your knee. Not too far though, you wanna keep your knee behind your toes, and you're gonna look towards your fingers and your hand that's reaching in front. Breathe. When you breathe in, you're gonna straighten your knee and turn your toes back to the front of the room. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. So you're gonna turn your other toes to the side. And breathe out and bend your knee. Look over the sides of your fingers. Breathe in, straighten your leg. Feet towards the front. Go ahead and put your hands on your hips. Bring your legs in a little bit, and we're back to mountain. All right. Both feet come out a little bit more. We're gonna bring our arms to our T, so we're back into star pose again. Turn your toes to the side of the room. And this time, we're gonna kind of tilt our side body to reach towards our shin. And your other hand is going to reach up towards the sky to make the triangle pose. Breathe in and come up. Bring your toes back to the front of the room. Go put your hands on your hips. Turn your other toes to the side of the room. Arms out. Now reach your hand down to touch your straight leg, towards touching your chin. Reach your other hand up towards the sky. Breathe in and come back up. Hands on your hips. Turn your toes towards the front of the room and bring your legs in a little bit. Coming back to mountain. All right, now we're gonna go into table. So we're gonna come to our hands and our knees. Okay, so you can tuck your toes, keep your fingers out wide. So you have a wide base for your hands, and we're gonna go into downward dog. So go ahead and lift your hips up towards the sky. And your head is going to be, and your eyes are going to be looking towards your toes. We're going to bend our knees back down so we're back into table. Now we're going to do our cat-cow. Okay? So we're going to bring our belly button in and bring our back towards the sky and our head down, pushing your hands into the floor. Okay, and then we're going to bring our back flat and our head and our hips up towards the sky for cow. Okay, come back to table, our flat back, our eyes are looking at the front of your yoga mat. All right, we're going to come down to sit. Bring your legs straight out in front of you, toes reaching up towards the sky. And we're going to do turtle. So separate your legs a little bit and bend your legs and bend your knees a little. And you're going to reach one arm under one leg, your other arm under the other leg, and try to bring the bottom of your feet together. Okay? And then you can lean forward a little bit so you look like a turtle in its shell, and your hands are kind of like the turtle's hands or feet. You're going to come back up, separate your legs again, and bring your arms out. Okay, we're going to come back into easy pose. Now we're going to do telephone. So what we need to do first is you're going to lift up one of your legs and kind of cradle it like you're holding a baby. And then ring, ring, ring. We got to answer our phone. Hello? Who's it? Is it mom, dad, grandpa? All right, talk later. And bring that foot down. Now we're going to lift up your other leg and cradle it like you're holding a baby. Ring, ring, ring. Let's answer our phone. Hello, who is it? Oh, thanks for calling. All right, talk soon. And hang up. Nice job, guys. Okay, guys, for our next activity, we're going to play a game called Yogi Benders. So in this game, I am going to name how many of different body parts, and that's what you need to be touching with your partner. And you can do this with just one partner, or you can do it with two partners. So 3 of you. You can try to turn it into a yoga pose, or you can just modify a yoga pose to make it work. So if I were to say 4 feet, we would need to make it so 4 of our feet are touching. So I'm going to come to the ground. And if we both do boat pose, we have 4 feet touching each other. Nice job. All right. Now let's see if we can do 2 hands. Perfect. How about 1 hand and 1 foot? There you go. All right. Nice job, so for our next partner pose, we're going to do rooftops. So you and your partner are going to turn and face each other and stand in mountain pose. So our legs a little bit far apart and our hands down. Now we're going to bring our hands together and lift them up towards the sky, and we're going to start stepping away from each other until we feel like we're using each other to balance. Okay, that's good. Remember to have an adult by you to make sure you are being safe with this pose. So you're going to have to kind of push against each other in your arms and hands just a little bit to stay steady. Okay, now to get out of the pose, we're going to keep our hands where they are, and we're going to start walking towards each other. Bring your arms down when you feel steady. Thank your partner. Thank you. Good job. Now it's time for a relaxation for today. Go ahead and lay down on your back. Relax your legs and arms to the side of your body. Close your eyes. Breathe and rest. As if you're falling asleep, let go of all thoughts. Feel your breath without changing anything. Notice your breathing. Is it fast or slow? Is it loud or quiet? Smooth or jerky? Beginning with your hands, clench your fists. Press your arms tightly into your sides. Relax, let it go. Let your arms and hands be floppy. Breathe evenly while you are squeezing your muscles. Clench your toes and your feet. Tighten the muscles in your legs. Now relax. Let it go. Let your legs, feet, and toes be floppy. Now squeeze and scrunch the muscles of your face. Relax. Let the muscles of your face be floppy. Let it go. Now pull your tummy inwards to make it tight. Relax, let it go. Let the muscles of your tummy be floppy. Tense all of the muscles you can at the same time. Now relax one last time. Notice if you feel any different. Notice your breathing. Has it changed? If so, how? Gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take any final stretches that feel good to you on your back or your side. When you are ready, come back to a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. What I want you to do now or later in the day, you can play the hokey pokey with someone in your family to work on wiggling different body parts that people name, or you can just have someone else name body parts and you can move those body parts in any way you want. And remember to keep our bodies healthy, some things we can do. Exercising, including doing yoga, drinking a lot of water, eating healthy foods, and getting good sleep at night. See you next time.